Hello you guys! Let's turn into a Dress to Impress avatar IRL. I'm looking a little crazy, but we are starting off with some color correcting. I'm using the same color corrector to cancel out my redness using the green shade and some of the peach tone under my eyes. Pro tip, warm up the product on your wrist before applying it. Now I will be applying the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. I only like to apply a little bit of this just to cover up any blemishes I have, but I'm not too much of a heavy foundation wearer. I like to apply it in little dots around my face just to get the most even coverage that I can. And now I'm going back in again with my color corrector. I use the peach shade again to cancel out my atrocious under eye bags and my dark eyelids. This is from lack of sleep and allergies. And now I am going in with my tried and true concealer, the NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer. I like to focus the product on the hollows of my eyes. That way I can really conceal the darkness and the shadows. And then I add a few dots to my nose as well, just to conceal that, get it nice and covered. Make sure you get into the cracks and crevices of your nose. If you forget to conceal your nostrils, then it looks funky, so don't do that. And now I am going in with my Real Techniques concealer brush. I love this concealer brush. It always blends out my makeup so seamlessly while keeping the coverage. And then I like to use any excess concealer that I have left on my beauty blender and apply it onto my eyelids. Another tip, let your concealer and foundation fully dry down before you go in and set everything. I am using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus setting powder. It is also my favorite setting powder that I've used. It is the best drugstore setting powder. I mean, look at that blur. Like, come on. Now, I forgot to apply my liquid contour before setting, so make sure you don't do that. But luckily I didn't set around my jawline, so I am going in with the She Glam liquid contour in soft tan. I'm rubbing some on my wrist and then taking a fluffy brush and patting it onto my jawline to create a V shape to my face. I like to contour only the lower part of my jawline as I have a more square shape to my face. Now I will be applying the Kaleidos contour palette in shade Fair. I'm using this shade on the right side and applying some to my nose tip underneath first. I'm creating sort of an upside down triangle shape, almost like a cat, just to define the tip of my nose a little bit more. And then I'm connecting that together at the top by creating a little line. Creates a cute little nose tip look. And now I'm just applying a little bit more up the bridge of my nose. And then I like to go in and darken everything with this palette from Amazon. I'll have this linked in my bio. I just like the way that it darkens the shadows of my nose contour. I think it looks more defined and nice. And now I'm going back in with my concealer just to shape it up a little bit. I like to make my nose look as tiny as possible, so I'm just taking the concealer and shaping up the sides where I contoured. And tip when you're doing this, try not to leave the concealer on for too long. You should blend it out pretty soon after you apply it. For me, it just dries down too quickly if I wait. And now we are going in with brows. I'm just brushing them up right now, but I am using the NYX brow pencil. I'm not sure which specific pencil this is, but I use this every single day. I'm just drawing on a straight tail at the end of my eyebrow. I like the way that straight eyebrows look for a more dolly look, as I am doing today. And then we go back in with the concealer again and just shape up the bottom of the brow just to make the whole thing look a little bit cleaner if I have any messiness on my eyebrows or I didn't pluck something, I don't know. It just looks cleaner. Now y'all are gonna say, why didn't you apply your contacts at the beginning? Well, I can't because they make me blind. These are my favorite Dolly eye contacts from Pinky Paradise. Now, the character or avatar that my makeup is inspired by today has a lot of pink on her cheeks and her eyes, so I am applying my Dior blush around my eyes and the tops of my cheekbones, just making sure we get it nice and pink. And now is the part you've all been waiting for. It is eyeliner time. Oh boy, this is gonna be tricky, but let's do it. I'm starting off just taking a little straight wing out from the corner of my eyes and then flicking it up. As you can see, it's making like a little swoop. And then I connect it to my lash line. Because this is a dollier look, I can go for a thicker eyeliner without it looking crazy. And now we are going from my bottom lash line and connecting it to that top wing that I just created, but try and make a little droop like I am making here. That is what creates the large dolly effect. And then we are just filling it in with some black liner here. This eyeliner is very much inspired by Japanese gyaru makeup looks, so full credit to them. Now I am doing that same eyeliner off camera on my other eye, and now I will be going in with some black eyeshadow just to darken things up a little bit more, make it a little bit more dramatic. We are creating sort of a smoky eye on top of the eyeliner. And then I am also applying some of that eyeshadow to the bottom portion of my eye, just kind of smoking out the eyeliner a little bit. Don't be afraid to go dramatic with this makeup look either. These types of dolly makeup looks look a lot better when you go full send on the makeup. I'm grabbing my blush again and I am applying a little bit more to my eyes. I felt like I needed to add some more pink after doing that smoky eye because it covered it up. And now's another fun part. We are doing the fake bottom lashes. The tip here is to have a very careful hand while doing this. Honestly, you should probably practice this. You can even practice by just drawing pen and paper, but this is a skill. Definitely. I'm making mine pretty small and natural and then doing the same on the other eye. And now I am taking my NYX white crayon, except I use a little brush to apply, and I am putting that in the inner corner of my eye. I apologize for these angles, y'all. I'm really making it hard for you guys to even see what I'm doing. I just contort when I do my makeup. That's the thing. And then I'm blending that out just a little bit with a tiny fluffy brush. I also apply a little to the outer corner of my waterline, just a little bit. And guys, yes, this brush is clean. I know it looks crazy, but I do wash it. Now I am taking a strip lash. I believe this lash is from Amazon. I'll have these lashes linked in my bio as well. I like to take just about 3/4 of the lash. You see we have 4 spikes. And then apply it to the outer portion of my eye. And then I do the same to the other eye, just applying it about middle of my pupil to the end of my lash line. And then I like to add a little extra spike to the inner corner of my eye just to make the lashes look a little bit more seamless. So I am taking a lash spike from 99 Dreams on TikTok. They have the best lash extensions. I'm just applying 2 here, 1 small and 1 medium. By the way, this eyeshadow palette that I use my white shade from is from Romand. It is in Berry Fuchsia Garden. I'm taking some more of that white shade and putting it in my inner corner. And now I'm doing a very small inner corner liner with my Wet n Wild liquid eyeliner. I like to keep mine very small because I feel like my eyes are already kind of close set. I don't know. We're going back in with the excess product on the Beauty Blender just to conceal the lips a bit, and I am applying my NYX lip liner in shade Soft Spoken. This is my favorite lip liner, and I literally use it just for everyday makeup looks. As you can see, we're really going over that Cupid's bow. All about the overlining with this look, but it looks good for this kind of makeup look. And now I am applying my liquid lipstick from Etude House in Cool Pink on top. I'm going back in with my Romand eyeshadow palette and applying some of this pink shade. I have my Maybelline Sky High mascara here, and I am going to connect my natural lashes with a little bit of mascara to the falsies, just a little bit. And surprise, surprise, we are going back in with the white shade to highlight my nose. How many times did I use this? Like, genuinely. I'm applying some on my lids as well. And then I'm taking a little bit more pink and adding it to my under eyes. I'm taking that same brush that I used for my inner corner white eyeliner and applying a small dot of white onto my nose tip just to create the effect of a tiny little nose. And finally, as the last step, I like to extend the corners of my lips a little bit with some black eyeshadow and a angled brush. Creates a little smiley upturned mouth look. Just kidding, we are adding a little bit of lip gloss. This is the Wake Make Dewy Gel Maxi Gloss in shade Pearly Lavender. I love this lip gloss, it is stunning. Okay y'all, it's time to get bald now. This look wouldn't be completed without a nice wig, so I'm going to pop that on. And the finishing touch, I am adding on this necklace similar to the one that the Roblox avatar was wearing. I went ahead and added a little flower to my hair, but this is the finished look, you guys. What do you think? How well did I recreate the Dress to Impress makeup? I honestly feel like I look like a Roblox avatar IRL. This is definitely one of my favorite makeup recreations that I've done so far. And thank you guys for watching. If you would like to see any sort of other makeup recreations done by me, comment down below, like, subscribe. Love you guys!